Hey guys, once again welcome back in our video series of C programming by TechBooster. So guys, in today's video we'll check out how to create a software using your programming language, or in short we'll check out the steps involved in creating an executable file or creating a software from your source file. So here in this case, as discussed in a previous video, if I consider different operating system understands different extension. Here I have considered Windows operating system. So basically our Windows operating system understands or can read .exe file, or we can also call it as an executable file. But if I talk about our main actual file, that depends on your programming language. If I talk about my C programming, in that case my extension will be .c. If I talk about my Python programming, in that case my extension will be .py, and these files are also known as source file. But this source file can't be called as a software, or this source file can't be installed in your operating system. Now we need to understand the steps involved in converting this source file to executable file. Now if I talk about my first step, here first of all we'll be passing this source file through a preprocessor. Even preprocessor is also a software. Here basically our preprocessor will work on our libraries and header files, and then it will convert it to another file whose extension will be .i. Here our name will be same, only what changes is our extension. Now even this .i file is not readable by our operating system. So what we'll do, we'll again pass this .i file through compiler, and this compiler is very important. So depending on your operating system, you need to select a compiler. In your market there are various compilers available. Like suppose if you want to make a .exe file that is for Windows, in that case you need to select different compiler. If you want to select, or if you want to create a file for your Mac operating system, in that case you need to select another compiler. And if you want to make your file for your Linux operating system, in that case you need to select another compiler. So depending on your output, you need to select your compiler. Then once you pass your .i file through a compiler, your output file will be an object file whose extension will be .obj. Now once you have this .obj file, we'll again pass it through a linker. Now once you pass your .obj file through your linker, you will finally have your executable file, which you can also call as software, and that particular file can be read and understood by a particular operating system. So guys, these are the process how you can convert your source file to executable file, and here you need to focus mainly on your source file, because all your effort needs to be done in creating your source file, and all the steps can be done by using different softwares. Once you have your source file, you can convert it to your executable file considering different softwares. Now with this I'll be winding this video, and I hope all your doubts are clear how to create a software from your source file. So guys, we'll come back in my next video with some more interesting and important topics. Till then, goodbye and take care.